The police role in elder abuse is different depending on the type of elder abuse that we're talking about, whether we're talking about physical abuse, sexual abuse, financial abuse, neglect. All of those things will determine how we're going to react. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to receive a call from somebody about a concern. We're going to come out there and we're going to talk to the person, find out what the issues are. Certainly if they've suffered some sort of injury, our number one concern is to get them some medical attention. And that's something we want to do. But we can continue to work with them at the hospital. We want to make sure that we can contact somebody for support for them. It could be the victim services people that we work with, or it could be another family member that they feel they can trust and feel comfortable with.
The main goal for the police or any community agency worker that assists a senior is try to recognize the risk the senior is experiencing, to identify that risk, and to take steps to either minimize it or to eliminate that risk to the senior.
Basically, we're going to talk to that person, get a statement from them. If we can't get a statement on video, we'll certainly take one in handwriting at the hospital and just really step by step find out what's going on and go from there.
In some cases, when it's involving a police investigation, a criminal investigation, the police sometimes may have to proceed with criminal charges. Sometimes not with the wishes of the victim. Sometimes the victim is, due to cognitive impairments, may not be able to provide any disclosure in regards to them being abused, but the evidence that the police investigate, the evidence that they uncover, may be sufficient enough to proceed with a charge.
We may need to get bank statements, we may need to get other financial statements, we may need to get hospital records. All those things need to be in place. Once we have all those things together, we make the decision, do we have that evidence? Yes, we do, and we proceed forward laying the charge.
In some situations, we determined that there was not a problem, that it was simply a mistake. And we work through that mistake, whether it's just a clerical mistake or a banking mistake, to let them know that they weren't taken advantage of. And I think that's just as important for the victim. Officially, the victim has no responsibility to the police. We have a responsibility to them. Our responsibility is to investigate it. It's appreciated when they will sit down and reveal their financial records to us and provide statements, come into the police station, which is generally where we try to take the statement. It doesn't have to be at a police station. We can do it elsewhere. We
would hope that they are truthful in their disclosure and as accurate as can be to assist the police in their investigation. But we also understand, too, when we deal with seniors, that sometimes have cognitive impairments that are unable to provide the necessary information. If that's the case, then sometimes the police have to look at alternative ways of resolving the issue.
After they do that initial part, we do need to go to court. Most times we end up in court. We do have, again, programs within the court system that can help victims get through all that, and it helps as well. But the police officer will always be there right from square one, right to the end, to help the person out.
I do encourage people to report frauds or what they believe is a fraud. It brings a sense of security to the community at large. And specifically to elders, it lets them talk about it. It lets them know that there's people they can call. It lets the police determine what type of frauds are being perpetrated in the community, by whom.